Will the Big Ten or Pac-10 have a team in the national championship? Of 13,429 respondents, 209 2,961 said Big Ten will have a team in the national championship. 4,494 said Pac-10 will have a team, and 6,823 said neither one of them will have a team. So we have three questions. What is the probability that someone said neither? What is the probability that a person said either Big Ten or Pac-10? And what is the probability that a person said both Big Ten and Pac-10 will have a team in the national championship? Let's go ahead and make the nomenclature here that if we say B, that's for Big Ten having a team, and B bar is Big Ten not having a team, P is Pac-10 having a team, and P bar is Pac-10 not having a team. So we have the events B, B bar. Actually, to follow what your book has, I will go with P and P bar, and then B and B bar as the events. There we go. Okay. We know from the statement of the problem, 13,429 individuals were asked. We also know 2,961 of them said Big Ten will have a team. So that one would be 2,961. It also says that 4,494 said Pac-10. So here's Pac-10 um, uh, responses 4,494. And remember, P is the event that Pac-10 will have a team, so that's that group. And then the problem also says 6,823 said neither Pac-10 nor Big Ten will have a team. So we have that information. Now from what we know, from complementariness of the events, we can finish this table. For example, we know, and I will go ahead and use red color here. Actually, I will highlight in yellow all the things that we're going to compute. And using red color, then we can go either in this direction and compute this, or go in this direction in the horizontally and compute this. Either way, 13,429 minus 2,961 will give us 10,468. And this other one will be, and I will erase that since we don't need that anymore. And this one will be 13,429 minus 4,494 gives us 8,935. So I will erase that as well. Okay, and then now we know some number plus 6,823 gave us 10,486. So that number would have to be, through subtraction, we get 3,645. Then some number plus 3,645 gave us 4,494, so that has to be 849. And this one again, either you go through a subtraction through column or subtraction through row, you should get 2112. Now using this filled out information, we can answer all the questions. Part A says, what is the probability that someone said neither? Let me go ahead and answer parts, the other parts first, because then I think it's going to make more sense. Well, either way, it doesn't matter. Neither means probability of P bar and B bar. That would be this group over here. which is 6,823 divided by 13,429, and that would be 0.51. That's part A. Now part B says, what is the probability a person said either B10, Big Ten, or Pac-10? That's when you hear that or that either or both, then we're looking at probability of the union. So we're looking at either Big Ten or Pac-10 or both. So that through the addition formula in your book, we know that equals probability of Big Ten plus probability of Pac-10 minus the intersection of Big Ten and Pac-10. So probability of B, that we can compute. That's 2,961 divided by 13,429. Probability of Pac-10 is 4,494 over 13,429 minus the joint probability of B and P, that would be this 849 divided by 13,429. And notice we're subtracting that. And the reason is because that 849 is included in this number. That 849 is also included in this number. So when we add probability of when we're using that number and adding their probabilities, then we're counting that 849 twice. So that's how we come here and we subtract it once. Now notice that all of these have the same common denominator, 13,429. So if you just add 2961 plus 4494 minus 849, you should get the answer, which I'm going based on your book's solution, and that would be 849. I haven't actually done the math to see if it's correct. And finally, part C, it says, what's the probability that both Big Ten and Pac-10 would be included? Again, that is this part right here, which right here. So that's probability of B and, or intersect, P, and that is 849 over 13,429, which is 0.06. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you.